Yes, there's protection, there's provision there, but it's just like you can't want your kid. I want my one to be his one. Hey y'all, so I was doing some stuff today, and I remember something the Lord told me back last year. It's not about location, it's about direction. Also, something he told me was, like he kept saying, like don't go back, and those two tie together, and it hit me today. I was like, that's what you're saying. It's not, we be so focused on getting somewhere, and our steps are ordered. You know, the steps of a good man are ordered of the Lord, and you delight in his way and his path. That's what the scripture says. So I was like, that's what you were saying. It's not about me being at a certain place. It's about me always, every day, being closer to where you want me to be versus going further away from where you want me to be. There's never going to be like people always say like a set place. And don't get me wrong, there are certain ventures or businesses or a job he may have for you, but that's not the sole focus. The sole focus is your relationship with him. Whatever you're doing, is it getting you closer to him or is it taking you from him? So I'm sitting up here driving with my daughter, and I was like, that's what you meant by that. Had a conversation with somebody. They was like, well, I hope everything works out. Well, you ain't got to hope everything work out when you're doing what you know God opened the door for you to do, and you're doing what God told you to do. Because all things work together for good for those who love God, to them who are called according to his purpose. So if you're doing his purpose, you love him, you have to be doing what he told you to do. And it was something that I read today where what you could do last year, you can't do that now. And I've just come to this understanding, like when he said, like, don't play in my face, if you got it and you're not still struggling with idolatry, you're not struggling with, you want things your way and all this and all that, like how prideful can you be to sit there and tell God, well, I want to do it this way? He is giving us space and time. It may be very small, it may be very narrow, but accept it and receive it and walk in it. And I'm talking to me too. Stop playing in his face. Like, it's just on a weekly basis, I hear it's coming. And, judgment started in the house of the Lord. So yes, he is gracious. Yes, he is merciful, but don't toe the line of it. Walk the steps that he's placed in front of you. Go on that path. I want to be here for my husband, for my children. They are indirect blessings, but I want to be here to fulfill his will. If you want to be honest, if I'm going to be honest, I played around a little too much. And he's only going to give you so many warnings. So we're going to keep preparing. We're going to be prepared. And we're going to stop playing these games. Don't play in his face. Just what he tell you to do, do it. And I understand y'all like y'all entertainment. Y'all like to do what y'all like to do. Y'all like your little routine. But welcome him into your day. Lord, what you want me to do today? I just want to encourage you as I encourage me. Let's just do what he calls us to do, because this is, it's eternity. Yes, it all wraps and ties up together. And I always say, you got to answer for this. So put the phone down. Talking to me too. The little cutesy things that you like and all of that, put it down. You don't give all of your time over to it. Because I know that's what I've done. I have enjoyed the fruit of other people's labor. I have. And it's not a thing to say, oh, I've earned it, oh, I deserve it. It's just something that somebody else did. And that's just like how we sit there and we are recipients of what Jesus did for us. We didn't go and die on that cross. We didn't, die and rose again in 3 days. But here we are in that dispensation of grace. Don't take it for granted. And when he say don't play in my face, y'all, it's coming. I hear it on a weekly basis. It is coming. It's coming. It ain't nothing that you or I can do about it, but straighten up, line up, get it right, ask for mercy, pray for wherever you from. You from America, pray for America, pray for the world, pray for everything that's going on. Pray that your steps are ordered. Pray that all of your stuff is in order how he desired for it to be in order. It's like, if I'm saying it correctly, if I'm hearing it correctly, it's a dreadful thing to fall into the hands of a living God. He is a living God. All these other gods, they don't matter. They don't matter. They can't do anything for you. And he's already done everything for you. And it's like, go back to your first love. I ain't talking about what you did in the ministry. I'm talking about him. Or like he's saying me. Come back to me. It's coming, y'all. And prepare. Make sure your heart right. Make sure the scales are off your eyes. Make sure you can hear. Make sure you can see. Stay close to him. Like he's going to take care of his people. He's going to take care of his people. But you got to make sure you are his people. It's coming, y'all. Be blessed. We're gonna take that warning. We're gonna thank him for that grace, and we're gonna move forward in faith. Y'all be blessed. Hey y'all, so God is not playing. I believe sometimes a lot of us like get grace confused with, oh, he not gonna do something. Oh, he's going to do he's gonna do some things. He's going to do some things that us as believers who are in right standing with him, who are believing and trusting him, for grace and mercy with all that is going on, we gonna be all right. If you are watching this, I hope you are one of them. You're gonna be all right. But like he said, do not play in my face. And we like, oh, God would never. And it's just like, no, he is the same yesterday, today, and forever. And if you go on the Bible, he will wipe out generations. He will wipe out a whole people. He will do away with it because he stands on his principles, his laws, his rules. He is serious about those things. And in America, we have played in his face. We did not get in his word. We did not realize the things that he hates, the things that he is against. And a lot of us are for those things that he is against. So we need to get in the word. Okay, Lord, I didn't know. Like that's what I was saying in prayer this morning. Like I was like praying. Like I was like, Lord, just please have mercy on us. Lord, we did not know. Now that we do know how bad it is. And even if we don't even know the true severity of how bad it is, we have an idea of okay, this is bad. This is not good. Lord, please have mercy on us. Those that are just finding out, those that are just understanding, those that are coming to the knowledge of. It's just a lot of stuff that we did, that we have done, or that we came into agreement with or thought it was okay, that it's not okay. And now it's coming. The judgment that they said is coming is coming. And it's like, okay, Lord, please just have mercy on us. Some of us are just knowing. We're just finding out these things. Lord, just please have mercy. We did not know. And I thank you for, in the seasons that we didn't know, you were gracious and merciful to us. And I thank you that if you did it then, you'll do it again. And that's one thing that he did tell me this morning. If I did it before, I'll do it again. But it is different this time because you can't be playing. Don't play about it. Like, let's walk with him, talk with him, get an understanding. Get understanding, get wisdom, get all those things. Because we need it. Because there is so much that's trying to come. And we're trying to like hold it off. Like, Lord, just give us more time, please, grace, so more can come to the knowledge of what they need to do to prepare for what's to come. But Lord, it hit me so hard. I was like, my God, we didn't know. And if we did, we wouldn't have just been all cool about it. Okay, y'all. There was one more thing. When he says, like, don't go back, like, he's saying, like, don't go back to those comforts. For me, it was food. For me, it was certain shows and stuff. Him. Go to him. Only him. That was it. So I was just listening to somebody minister, and she was talking about the Bereans, and it made me think of somebody else that I was listening to, where she was saying that even if I do know what somebody is saying, if I'm speaking to someone that has mastered where I'm trying to go, I don't say I know. She said, I don't say, oh, I know that. And then I was like, I don't even want to sit there and say, oh, I already know that. And it just came so clear. Like, do you have the fruit to show that you know it? If you don't have the fruit to show that you know it, then you don't know it. And there's so much that we think we know. We don't know. Because if we really knew it like we did, or say we do, then the fruit would it would be evident. And it's not evident. So you don't know because you don't have the fruit to show. And let that set you free. Take your notes, get in the word, and then let's start seeing that fruit to show that you know. Okay. So what he told me was, don't play in my face.